Adrian, this is a really simple dish. It's full of flavour and obviously it's using apples. What I'm going to get you to do is to start dicing my apples, so just core them.
Yep.
And also just little 1 centimetre dice. What's really interesting, and a lot of people don't know this, is the majority of all good nutrition in an apple is actually in the skin. So if you take the skin off, you take a lot of that vitamin C and that good fibre and something called pectin. So if you can, leave the skin on. Just got to cook it a little bit differently.
If it's green, it's good for you. That's
if it's
my
green,
rule
it's
of
good.
thumb.
No, I like that. I'm going to go with that one. So I'm going to cook this in virgin coconut oil for a number of different reasons. Obviously, we're getting it to a bit of heat, but also I love the flavour. The coconut, I've got vanilla essence, I've got some cinnamon, but with the apples, it has that lovely sort of comfort grandma-y kind of feel, you know, something that you'd have maybe more as a dessert.
Or you're going to say you'd have at Grandma's house. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to put these on bagels. I'm actually going to use the multigrain bagels. Look, I always believe that if you're eating your breads and your bagels and things like that, get foods that actually have as much of good nutrition as it possibly can. Get the grains in there. It fills you up for longer, keeps you regular, gets the B vitamins in there as well. But it is all about trying to eat food that is at its most natural state, I think is the best way to put it.
I like being regular, Zoe. That's very important.
I love it when we talk about regularity in our nature. All right, so pop your apples into a pan. And then I'm also going to add a little bit. Adrian's doing a stellar job here. I'm cracking the whip with you in these apples.
Just trying to keep up with you. There we go.
All right, I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Again, if you're not a cinnamon lover, you could add, you know...
Nutmeg. There we go.
Adrian hates nutmeg.
Oh, it's one of those things.
I've got some vanilla powder in there.
Nice.
And just a little bit of honey. Again, choose the honey based on your preference of sweetness. Adrian would have all of this. I'm only going to add a little bit.
There we go.
Because although these Granny Smith apples have more of that sort of tartness to it, I still don't think you actually need to add too much sweetness overall.
Do you want me to pop these into the toaster before you get them going? Yeah? Won't be too long. Now, I have to do this, Zoe. There we go.
Oh, hello!
I just have to do that.
See, this, our level of entertainment becomes very kid-valued, isn't it? Because we've got children.
You have to think of something. We're going to need little glasses. No, they're not glasses, they're bagels. There we go.
All right, this is going to take a couple of minutes. Just let that sort of reduce down. The bagels will be ready. I'm going to put some beautiful almond butter and some almonds on top of that as well. So I've let my apples cool slightly. They've almost got that lovely sort of caramelisation going to them. So what I've got is I've got some almond butter.
It's like a peanut butter, isn't it, made with almonds?
Yeah, absolutely. Look,
without the sugar.
Or too much salt as well.
Peanut butter is one of those sometimes food. And when I have it sometimes, I have peanut butter, the crunchy one, and then I put honey on top of it or jam. I love that.
Or banana.
Or banana on top of it as well.
Well, this is kind of similar. This is a similar kind of concept. It's got that lovely sort of richness and, you know, sort of almond flavour with the apples on top.
Yep.
And then I've also got a little bit of love nut. So love nut is essentially yoghurt cheese, basically. Nice and simple, but...
unsweetened yoghurt cheese. There
unsweetened yoghurt cheese. What did you expect, really?
Nice.
All right, now I might just sprinkle a little bit of almonds on top as well.
There we go.
Beautiful. Pop that one there. Same for you?
Yep. Load it on.
Same
I might
combo.
cut it in half. What do you think?
Yeah,
Can I have a little taste of it
I'd
now?
love you to. Love you to try it.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut it in half there like that because I know if I pick it up and take a chunk out of it, I'm just going to spill it everywhere.
Fall apart
there we go.
as well.
I'll take a little piece like that with the almonds on it, everything there.
What do you think?
The apples are amazingly sweet. I really like this, Zoe.
It's a nice combination. It's something a little bit different, and it really does go to show that apples don't have to be this sort of conventional lunchbox type of approach. Keep the skin on. That's how we get more nutrition. It's all about getting more nutrition, not just good nutrition. We want great nutrition as well.
That'll keep me going all day.